Hello, my Arsenal Futurites. Hello, my brothers and sisters. How you doing? Yes, another day. We're here to give you the a slightly late, review of the game against Chelsea, which ended in the Premier League on Sunday. Late kick of 4:30. Chelsea won. Arsenal won. 2 points dropped, in my opinion. Um, I didn't post because I was a little bit fed up. I wanted to post, but I didn't want to come over on the video. I was being a bit down and so on. But I'm a bit fed up because we dropped 2 points. Like how we dropped 2 points at home to Man City. We should have won that game, and we should have at least got a drop at Anfield. But I know we can't win every single game. We should also have beaten Sunderland a few weeks ago. But this was a hard game, and my friend said to me, my friend was at the match. Uh, he was there, he was at Stamford Bridge on Sunday, and he said to me that Chelsea looked like they came for a fight. We were prepared for the fight, and I saw the game. I watched the game at home, and it looked as though Chelsea, because they couldn't play football on our level, and because they can't play football on our level, they came for a fight. They definitely came for a fight, and they're roughing us up left, right, and centre. And we didn't really rise to the occasion. They got Casado got sent off on about 38 minutes, and that was one man advantage to us. And I was just before half time, but we should have come out ready to go at them, and we should have come out second half ready to take the game to them and to go and try and win the game. But we didn't do that. They scored the first goal. You know, Chalobah, who's now got a shaven head. He used to have all those locks like me. Yeah, he came. They came out 3 minutes into the second half, and they scored from, ironically, a corner. Normally we score from corners, but this time they scored from a corner. It was on that side, which was really on the left hand side. Corner comes in, and no one was marking at the far post. I think it, and somebody said this to me, a friend of mine said to me as well yesterday, that if Gabriel and Saliba had been playing, or maybe if just one of those guys had been playing, maybe that goal would have been stopped. I don't know, but that marking was a bit loose from us. But fair play to Chelsea, because I think in the first half they were the better team. And I think in the second half, we was probably 50-50, but we didn't play well at all. And our passing in the final third really leaves a lot to be desired. We've got to learn, not so much at the Emirates, because when we play at the Emirates, we batter teams most of the time. But when we're playing away from home, especially against the better teams, our title rivals, for example, Liverpool, Chelsea, City, you know, those guys, we need our final ball in the final third needs to be much better and quicker as well. We need to pass the ball around a lot quicker. We're too laboured, and that allows opposition defences to get back in numbers and defend us and cancel us out and snuff out our potential chances and so on. We need to learn this, because the better teams, they when they're on transition, they're quick. They pass the ball around very, very quickly, and they hardly allow the opposition to get back and defend. We give people time because they call it like a U-shaped football. We pass to that side in the centre, then we pass to that side. So we pass to the right, then we pass into the middle, then we pass over to the left, then we do it again. It's like we always going in. We use both. We try to use both rips, and even though our left hand side still needs a bit of work, because I think we're still a bit weak on our left hand side. Because on that side we have Calafiore, who gets forward a lot. Then we have sometimes Martinelli, who's inconsistent these days. He scored a goal against Bayern Munich, but in the Premier League, I don't know. He seems to have gone missing. He plays better in the Champions League. And when we do play Trossard there, even though he's played well for us this season, he's not a dominant winger. He doesn't get the ball and run at players and make things happen. He's more of a clutch player who gets in behind when the ball is played forward. But we don't dominate teams on the wings, on the left wings. On the right side, it's a bit different because we have Saka, we have Timber. Of course, Timber, one of the best right backs, some are saying, in the world, and Saka, the star boy, one of the best players in the Premier League, and some are saying he's world class. So we need to work on that left hand side a bit more. In the central parts of the field, we're good because we've got Eze, we've got Deckers, we have a striker, whether it be Victor Gokras, who hasn't played for a number of weeks. He came on Sunday against Chelsea in the second half as a substitute. but that wasn't really a lot of time. He got about maybe, I don't know, I think 20 minutes or something like that, 25 minutes. And I think Mourinho came off. I kind of switched over because I was Arsenal bored me, so I kind of switched over just after they scored, just after Chelsea scored. I switched over. I was watching something else, and I was going in and out. So by the time I switched back over, we'd equalised. So I missed Mourinho's goal live. I had to go onto YouTube to watch to see how and it was a good goal. It was a very good headed goal, cross from Saka on the right hand side, and Mourinho gets his head to the ball, heads it in for 1-1, and at least we didn't lose the game. Because I always like to say the most important thing is that we don't lose. If we can't win the game, try not to lose it. A draw is better than a defeat. That's still 1 point, but at the same time, we had we had 1 man advantage. We were 11 men. They had 10 men. You know, we're the league leaders. We're the best team in the country at the moment. Some are saying, along with Bayern Munich, we're the best team in the world. Chelsea have been a bit mediocre for a couple of seasons now, you know. And then I know they were at home, but we should have gone there because I think Sunderland have beaten them there this season, and they've lost a couple of other games already this season. So we should have gone there and stamped our authority in a match and actually come away with 3 points, you know. But we didn't do that. But anyway, one of those things, we'll have to try and get them back when they come to the Emirates. So hopefully we'll get 3 points there. But 2 points dropped, and we've got we've got a chance to make amends today. We're going to be doing a preview of the match later against Brentford, you know, at the Emirates. So hopefully we can get those 3 points against Brentford. And we're missing Gabriel. We're missing Saliba because we all know that we already knew that Gabriel was going to miss the Chelsea game because he'd been injured a couple of weeks before that. And now, just before kickoff, we realised that Saliba was injured as well. It's not a serious injury he's got. It's just precautionary. So they decided to leave him out and play a centre-back pairing that we've never played before of Masquera and Inca. I still can't pronounce that guy's name. Incapicia. You know, so they'll never play together. But at least they both speak Spanish, but they never played together before. So, and they looked okay, but obviously without the two main guys, the Gabriel and Saliba, it's not the same. And I think their goal, the Chelsea goal, would have been avoided if those two had been played. But anyway, onwards and upwards, we have to look for the positives. You know, we never really picked up any serious injuries. We never lost. We've got a game against Brentford tonight. Hopefully we'll win the game. I think we'll win the game. I'll talk about the game later after this has been uploaded. We're 5 points because Man City won. It was an enthralling game. I watched that game at home yesterday between Fulham and Man City. 5-4. Man City were 5-1 up at one stage, and then from nowhere, Fulham scored 3 goals. And I thought Fulham were going to probably equalise to make it 5-all. That was extraordinary. But Man City held out, and you know that was absolutely amazing. But they're only 5 points behind us now. You know, whereas it could have been 7 points. So, you know, 2 points dropped. We have to make them up again. We have to make them up against Brentford tonight, and I think we will. And so we go back 7 points ahead of them. Chelsea were second. I think now they're third, and I think Villa are fourth. We've got Villa on Saturday. So watch out for the preview of the Villa game. It's an early kickoff on Saturday. It's 12:30. So we're going to be doing a review on Friday, you know, so that you can dissect it and digest it and take it all in. And then we play, and then we'll be trying. I do apologize. I know I always say we'll do a match reaction. We don't always do it, but we'll try our very best, if we're not too busy or too tired, to do a match reaction after the game against Aston Villa. We'll try and do one tonight after Brentford as well, because it helps the content and it keeps you guys informed and so on. So we know that you guys like when we do a match reaction, as well as the previews of the match and the reviews of the match as well. So yeah, so Chelsea won, Arsenal won, and that game's gone now. We have to get them back at the Emirates, and I might be going to that game. I'll see, because I want to get a ticket I want to go to the Liverpool game as well. And so if we go to any games we go to, you see us, because we'll upload a quick video live before, and we'll show you us going into the Emirates. I've not been for so long. I don't think I've been to a game since I've done I've been doing the content. It's been a long time. Because I'm so busy, and when I do want to get a ticket, the tickets are always sold out. It's crazy. But anyway, you look after yourselves. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Um, don't forget to hit the like button. So like the videos, subscribe to the channel, please. If you can also leave your comments because it helps with the algorithms as well. Don't be scared to leave your comments. We're not disrespectful over here. If we disagree with you, we say we respectfully disagree with you. We're not gonna cuss you or nothing like that. Like some other content creators, if you don't agree with them, they either block you or they're rude to you. We don't do that over here. So leave your comments, and if it's polarizing in view in opinions, and if it's contrary in opinions, if we disagree, if we agree, you see it. If we disagree, you see it as well. So just leave your comments. Other other viewers might see a comment and might not like it. And if they're rude to you, anybody's rude in this in the comment section, anybody's deliberately rude for no reason, you're blocked. Simple as that. Yeah, we're not gonna muck around. We're not gonna muck about around here. If you're rude to anybody in the comments or anything, you're blocked straight away. Yeah. Okay. So don't forget to hit the likes, hit the subscribe button. You can share the videos if you want as well, please. Hype the videos if you can as well, please. The new hype thing on the videos. And leave your comments. And you take care of yourselves. And we'll speak to you later. Adios. Bye.